I had to drink that water because my thirst. Look, it was a bunch of thirst up in this damn episode, so it applied. Let me just say this: this episode was cool for what it was, but Tyler is playing goddamn games, okay, and doing a whole bunch of stunts and shows. And this episode, there was a couple of parts that had me sitting here like, bitch, no, no, what the fuck is going on? Okay, let me stop. Let me get it. Bitch, look, this is what had happened was. Y'all know last week, Maggie was at the bar getting sloshed. You know, that's what a lot of white people say. They was getting sloshed. And she was all up on David like, yeah, you know, you're in the room right next to me. You want to do it? You ever did an affair? And I was like, girl, you coming on a little bit too strong. Okay. She gets drunk as fuck to the point that David has to help her to her room. Okay. She trips. She do the, oh, I tripped. I can't walk. So that he has to hold her up and technically got her pinned up against the wall in a position that she don't mind. Okay? And then I said, and the whole time I'm looking at this and I was like, Veronica, you set all of this in motion. You put it out there and told David, that girl wants you. And then you let him just walk about your house like that. He could have, now see, you got a good man because he could have fucked her. Excuse my language, but he could have banged her. Okay? He could have banged her all types of ways. And she was willing. She was a willing participant. Okay? Drunk or not, she was willing. Okay? You know? And he didn't give in to that temptation. I was like, okay, I was happy on that front, but I kind of would have been like, I see why you did it if you would have did it. But she was basically like, you know, he was like, I love my wife. She's a beautiful woman. She was like, I don't care about all that, but y'all having problems right now. You's a giver, and she's a receiver, and don't give out nothing. You should be tired of that, aren't you? I was in a relationship like that once, and I had to leave. Thank God I didn't marry that motherfucker. But you, don't it get tiring? Man, I love my wife, but don't you get tired? Sometimes. I was like, David, don't give it in. Don't give it in. He was giving in a little bit too much that I needed. And I was like, no, keep that to yourself. You was going so strong. And then he was like, girl, go to your head. Take your ass in your room. We got to get up early in the morning. She was like, you know, we got to join the doors. I'm going to keep mine unlocked. And you can come over whenever you want. He was like, bitch, please. He get up in that room. He get on the phone. He is feeling some type of way. Like, this bitch really just tried to come on to me. Like, girl, what the Veronica, babe, look, I want to come home because, look, it's crazy out here in these streets, okay? They just throwing draws at me left and right. And I'm like, boo. Veronica is like, well, come on home, David. It's all up to you. I said, Veronica, you are not phased. You are playing this game well. I said, okay, you know what you're doing. The way she answered, she knew what she was doing. He was like, only on one condition. Where's the car? Oh, I'm never giving that up. I said, Veronica, she don't give a Veronica just don't care. And he said, he hung that shit up. Girl, he looked at that adjoining door like, should I or shouldn't I? Will I or won't I? I was like, don't do it, David. Just, if you have to, beat it and then just go to sleep. Okay? Don't get out that room because it's not worth it. Let it go. It's going to get you in some trouble. Okay? So we're going to move on from that. The funniest. I'm sorry, y'all. It was just so funny. Quincy and Amanda. Amanda is sitting at that table like, oh my God. This is so good. How did you learn how to cook like this? I went to culinary school. Really? So you ain't heard from Candace? I don't know. I don't think she's coming in. It was like, I love her. I really do. Look, let me tell you something. I have a gun. Oh, you do? Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. Talk. And when he was like, you got a fat ass. I said, wait a minute. She was like, all those years of dancing. Oh, so you're a stripper? No, he's like, you're a stripper? I No, silly. Ballet. That's how she said it. Ballet. I said, it's ballet, bitch. Ballet. I was just like, oh, God. It was just so funny. Because at one point, she was like, I'm so dizzy. Oh, my God. I shouldn't have had alcohol. I'm not supposed to mix alcohol with my medicine. Because my doctor said, he was like, what's wrong with you? You know, he didn't ask, oh, that's fucked up. He just went out and said, I automatically think some shit was wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with me. I just shouldn't mix it. But you did. It was like, oh, I got a gun. You want to show you? No. When she said, where did you come from? How did you not get here? Where the hell you been all this time? Oh, I've been in jail. For real? What for? Murder. Really? I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Somebody tell me they went to jail for 3 years. They've been in jail for the last 3 years for murder. And all of a sudden, they ass is out. First of all, what technicality did you get your ass out of? And second of all, murder, bitch? It's time for me to go and you to go too. Okay? One of us got to leave up out of here now. I am not going to entertain a conversation with you right about now. And you a complete stranger. Amanda sat here and had a complete conversation and was intrigued by the fact that he was in jail for a murder. And then gonna say, I want to commit a murder. Who? I want to kill my mother, my father, and my brother. Word? I said, Mind you, when she said that shit about the murder, when he said murder, it was like, oh, you do the murder? And then she gonna say something, are you scared? No. Do you want me to kill you? I'm saying, what type of conversation is they having between who does this? Who makes up this shit? It was just so damn funny. And when she went to go get that gun, he was like, watch out for that trigger. Watch out for that trigger. Y'all, I'm sorry. I can't even get it all out because it's so damn funny because I said, they is finna fuck. They is finna fuck. Like, I can just feel the flirtatious sexual chemistry. You know, he fresh out the pen. There's available ass right there. You know, y'all doing all this talking. And he was just asking one, so you want to kill your parents? Oh, she helping you sue your parents. So you suing your parents? You gonna sue your parents? I said, if he asks that one more time, if he say that line one more time, he said that in like 3 different ways. And I'm sitting here like, we get the point. Candace helping her sue her parents for her inheritance. And this bitch gonna tell him the damn amount. $12 million. I said no. First of all, that seemed a little low. Okay. But, I mean, okay. You know, whatever. That is still a lot, but still kind of low. But, all right. And I'm just sitting there like, Amanda, stop. Because I'm like, he dealt with Candace. They both got street smarts. Let me bang her. Get her to sign this shit over. And I can get in on that. Girl, you know, you get some good stuff in your life. Amanda could have wound up marrying Quincy. You never know. You never know. She's just about crazy enough to do it. And when he was trying to teach her how to shoot, he was like, you so hot. You look good. Get off me. Get off me. I said, now you want him to get the hell up out the house? You entertained a stranger just because he's so-called Candace baby daddy. You entertain him, and now you want him to get out? I would have been like, wait a minute, you set me up. I'm sitting here rock hard, and you over here like, get out now? What I'm gonna do with this? No, that sounds so wrong. Get the fuck out. Okay, I'm leaving. Tell Candace. Call me when you see Candace. And if you don't see her, give me a call anyway. I said, Quincy. Quincy, stop. I felt some type of way about that. I was like, okay, I'll call you in a minute. No, that's what she was running in her head. But we get to this shit with Wyatt. Girl, they looking for Wyatt. And, you know, Jim cussing out Catherine like, how come you wasn't watching him and all this shit. Catherine like, he's a grown-ass man. I was like, okay, he's a grown-ass man. He needs to be responsible for his own shit. This motherfucker comes running up in there. Man, I had to go to the gravesite. I just felt so bad. Like, I can't believe that I would do something like that. And it just hurts so much. And I'm like, Wyatt, ain't nobody here for your feelings, boo. You took that hit, okay? And these are the consequences. I bet you better not get no hot no more. But you know he probably is in the next season. And let me just point this out. I say season 3. I don't care what nobody else say. If you got a problem that I put season 3 or whatever, that's on you. Okay, we're going to move on. This is technically the summer special, whatever. And I did say in the first episode of this season, you could call it whatever you want. The remainder of season 2, I'm calling it season 3. Okay, because I'm tired of seeing the comments, because it's not going to change. All right, so we're going to move on from that. And I said, girl, Wyatt, whatever. Then we got Michael and Brian. What is his name? Byron. At the house with Hannah. Michael was telling Byron what's going on, and Michael's like, I can't believe they just let him walk. He was like, yeah, and his daddy crazy as fuck too. And I was like, okay. Byron looking at Hannah like, you sure you good with this dude? And they giving each other that eye. Byron looks at Michael like, I see what your game is, player. It was like, you're going to have to testify. Hannah was like, I don't give a shit. I'll testify right now if you want me to. And I was like, okay, calm down. Well, I'm going to go get this straightened out. Glad you came to me. And, yeah, I'll see you later. Nice meeting you, Michael. Too bad it's underneath these circumstances, but it was nice meeting you. Yeah, it was nice meeting you, too. And I'm sitting here like, they kind of one-upping each other a little bit. Well, Byron was, you know. And so Hannah and Michael had this little conversation. Yeah, I'm glad that your son doing good. Yes, God is good. Yes, he is. Oh, he didn't get mad that I cut his grass yet. Oh, I didn't tell him that. You gonna tell him. It was like, well, let me see you out. I gotta go find my daughter. It was like, yeah, I know how it can be with somebody on crack. Because my sister died of crack. You know, she was a crack addict. And he was like, oh, yeah, you know. So they go outside, say their goodbyes. And it was like, I'm here for you, Hannah. They hug. It wasn't no Christian hug. That was I want to do you hug. And next thing you know, they part ways. Michael and all his razor bumps was just up and trying to get up them lips from Hannah. And I said, oh, Hannah, you are bold. You got both your niggas in the house with you. I said, go ahead, Hannah. And Hannah like, what? Wait a minute, what's going on? This ain't finna happen, partner. And he was like, you know, you beautiful. You deserve a nigga in your life. And I was like, go ahead, Hannah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Christians get moist too. You know, you can go ahead and get in with that. Bitch talking about fucking moist. Fuck Hannah right quick. And let's move on to Miss Veronica. Veronica. There is the Criers, okay? And then there is the Harringtons. Y'all on the same damn playing field. Y'all got big ass houses. And you mean to tell me you thought you was living just because you live in a big house and probably a gated community that you got the ADT system up in there, but you ain't got that alarm on? After seeing this scene, bitch, I went and turned on my goddamn alarm for my house, okay? Look, Veronica is laying in that bed. Y'all was in the comments last week trying to figure out who it was. Some people was like, she cheating. And then I was like, maybe it's Quincy. But then again, I mean, not Quincy. Maybe it's David. But then again, I had to look at the commercial again. I was like, his body a little bit too dark. So all we see is this dude come in. He taking off his shirt, taking his jacket off, taking his pants off. He only got his drawers on. He gets in the bed with Veronica. I said, Quincy, what the fuck? I'm like, he better not do it. He better not do it. And Veronica was like, David, you think I'm going to let you get away with it that quick? You think I'm going to give it up just like that? I said, Veronica. So it was just kind of weird kind of seeing Veronica not be a mean bitch, but in that state of, you can slide up in this anytime you want. That's how she was. And he was all up on her. And I was like, Veronica, turn the fuck around. He kissing on your neck and shit. Turn around. You kissing bitches and letting niggas kiss all on you. Mind you, your husband out there going like this to hoes and you letting them kiss all on your neck and shit. You got him up in your marital bed. I said, Veronica, put that alarm on. Okay, that is why you got it. Do. On. Put it on. All right? I just didn't understand it. So, after that, she was like, what the fuck? Nigga, get your hands off me. Veronica tried to keep her composure. I had to give her that because she was scared as fuck, but she was not finna let Quincy know that. She was like, nigga, I ain't scared of you. He was like, where's Candace? Where's Candace? And he was like, I told you where she was, and if you can't find her, get your ass out there and find her. If she not at the place, go out there and find her and get the hell up out of my house. It was like, oh, you know you wanted this. You know you want this. And I was like, Quincy, I mean, I know you fresh out, but it's other willing hoes out there that you could have penetrated. I mean, come on now. And the line that got me was when she said, you stink. And he said, and you're wet. And I said, God, because she is. You know it. I said, stop playing. Stop playing. These little scenes. I was just saying like, oh my God. Y'all are nasty, but I'm here for this shit. I really want them to do it. I don't know. I wanted her to kind of be like, cause he was like, you like that thug love? And I was like, she from the south side of Chicago on the show. So, hey, and she used to have a little habit back in the day. So who knows? Maybe it would have came up and she would have been like, fuck it. And they just would have went on ahead and did all that together. Consensual adults. I don't know. I just thought that was going to happen. But it didn't give me that. But okay, it was fine. And then she was like, this gonna be the last time you come up in this bitch, and close the window, whichever window you came in at. And he was like, you need to get that shit fixed. I said, what? That shit was funny. And then after that, did she go run and turn the alarm off? Because you scared. Now, had you had that alarm on in the first place, this wouldn't have happened, Miss Veronica. See, you smart. But you just made a dumbass mistake that could have cost your life. Because he could have killed your ass. But he didn't. Okay, because he was like, oh, so you really not scared of me. All right. Respect. That's how it was. I was just like, it was just so funny to me. Then you got Benny up in the hospital macking on Miss Nurse and all that shit. I was like, damn, Benny. Let me go into a coma and wake up with some of my stuff. Is that going to happen for real? Let me do. Hey, okay. I want to do it. I mean, come on. Hey, it is what it is. But Hannah comes up in there and he was like, so I remember some shit that happened before the accident. You know, talking about how come you didn't tell me Mr. Watson was my daddy? Okay, I wanted to tell you I want to get to know the dude. What's his number? Hannah was like, bullshit. But I ain't got his number. But I get it for you. She ain't finna give him that number. They trying to find out what Candace said. Her phone is her mailbox and all that is filled up. He like, this not like her. Something's going on. Hannah asking about the nephew. I honestly think there is no nephew. Quincy don't know where the nephew at. Hannah don't know where the grandson at. Benny don't know. Of all people, Candace would have told Benny. Okay? Benny don't know. So, he is not existent. Okay? I just don't know where he's at. Then you got Jim talking to this dude that they've been looking for, the Malones. He had the Malones looking for. He want him basically to take the fall for Wyatt. Turn himself in on some warrants. And then go to jail for go through the trial process for 8 months and then go to jail. And then he's going to come out the back door, slide into this van, get onto this plane, and fly down to Mexico and never be seen from again. When dude said, that's all I got to do. But wait a minute, I don't do sexual, because he told him to get in the car. He was like, wait a minute, I don't do sexual favors. I said, that was funny. Because you never know. You never know. Then we get this little scene with Jeffrey and this girl going on a date. He meeting this girl at the at the restaurant where his mama set it up. And she knows her because the parents are friends and she's in law school. She's like, oh my God, I studied all your mother's cases and let me just I don't want nothing too hard. Give me a double bourbon and some shit that she said. Jeffrey was like, shit, because Jeffrey said, give me some vodka. And I was like, I knew I liked you for a minute, because that's my drink too. He said, give me some vodka straight, bitch. And then the way she was talking, he said, excuse me, make that shit a double. Bitch, she was talking Oh my God, because, you know, like one time in band camp, you know, my mom, she took me to band camp because, you know, I was a little fat kid, so I went to fat camp, and then I lost some weight, and I played Carol Max, and then I did piano, and then I got this dog and this thing, Fifi, and I'm like, oh my God, I just want to live my life, you know, I got my hair short, and then I want to make it long, and then I don't want it curl, I want it flat, and all this stuff, and then I want to have 2 kids, and I want this, and I want that. Jeffrey was just sitting there, bitch, you finna entertain this shit, I'm going home, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm going home. So on the next episode, bitch, Jeffrey took her home and she was fucked up. And I think they fucked. Oh, okay. Now then, come to the end. Let's bring it down. Candace. The Malones took her out the car. Get down on your knees, baby girl, so we can get this shit over with. No, no, no. Come on now, I ain't got all day. Bitch, I don't know if they really shot her, but her body went limp, or they faking, or they ricochet, or something. I was just like, wait a minute, what? And then the episode went off like that, and I said, Candace cannot be dead because Candace is the reason why we literally turned in for the have and the have-nots. She is the reason for all this bullshit that's going on. Well, most of the bullshit that's going on. Y'all tell me, do y'all think she really dead? I don't think so. I think the bullet hit something else. I don't even think they shot her. I think they kind of scared her. I don't know. But y'all tell me how y'all feel. Bitch. Let me stop, because every time I do these, especially, I get goofy as fuck. But anyway, I will see you guys later.